It was once said by Charlotte Gray, "You can kid the world, but not your sister." I could not agree more. A sister is someone who is both your mirror and your opposite, your best friend and your worst enemy, depending on the day and whether or not you stole the sweater out of her closet she was planning on wearing. You see the good, the bad, the ugly, and knowing all that, still choose her as your best friend.
Joy and compassion are two things that come immediately to my mind when I look at both of you. When I saw pictures of their engagement from across the world, I was overjoyed and over-emotional. My little sis found her knight in shining armor.
Beth is always the first to make me laugh and is never lacking in sarcasm. She is kind and generous, empathetic and beautiful. She is motivated by her love for Christ and her love for others. She has a huge heart and is always worried about the people that she loves.
And when Kyle and I met, he was 13 years old and I was actually 16. We've done many things over the years, as from vacationing together, snowboarding together, even shared a beer or two together, if you can believe that. Most recently, what Kyle and I do now is actually work together. So I was a huge advocate for not hiring friends and family. Kyle quickly changed that. He came in one summer when we were looking for some extra help, and he soon enough worked his way right to the top. He's one of the top guys in his department now. And it's just the type of guy Kyle is. He's hardworking, honest, and caring.
Haven't you read, he replied, that at the beginning the Creator made them male and female and said, "For this reason a man will leave his father and mother and be united with his wife, and the two will become one flesh. So they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no one separate."
Corinthians 13:4-8. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails.
I know Bethany a very long time. The first time I met the Wozniak family was at church camp. All these kids running around. I named them the Wild Kingdom because they were just insane. And Bethany's been a big part of my life. And then I met Kyle. And I have to say this, that for two young people to get married today, it is a testimony of how they witnessed their parents' lives. All right?
Thank you.
Because I know you love frogs.
Frogs, because I hate frogs. And then another little one.
My great pleasure, by the power vested in me by the state of New Jersey, to pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
First time, Mr. and Mrs. Kyle Knight.
Love must be sincere. Hate what is evil. Cling to what is good. Be devoted to one another in brotherly love. Honor one another above yourselves. Never be lacking in zeal, but keep your spiritual fervor, serving the Lord. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. This is my prayer for you both, that you would outdo one another in showing honor in your marriage as you serve God together. I love you guys. Here's to the bride and groom.
And the greatest marital advice that I can offer is not something that I have come up with my own, not something that I was thought up by man, but rather something that was lived out by the life of a man, Jesus, who came and died for us. He portrayed the ultimate example of love by laying his life down for us. My prayer for you is that you will experience that kind of love in one another. Lay your lives down daily for one another and follow the Lord's will for your lives. And always remember that no matter how far away some of us may be in distance, you have all of these people here standing behind you, supporting you, loving you, and Lily wants a cousin quick.
So growing up, obviously I got to watch Kyle grow up as we were growing up together. His confidence grew too. So when Kyle met Bethany, I was actually there that fateful night at the Anchor Inn. Some would say I had something to do with the matchmaking. Bethany kept walking by, batting her eyes at Kyle, and I realized that at that exact moment is when Kyle realized he would have unlimited Anchor Inn leftover food for the rest of his life. You two are beautiful. You'll make beautiful babies, hopefully starting tonight. Couldn't be any happier to have you as a sister-in-law. I love you guys, and cheers to the happy couple.